Welcome back everyone. This next video was taken late March, early April over in the West Coast, so let's get into it. We left on a Thursday afternoon. It was about an 8.5 hour drive to Venus Bay and we made it in one night. The next morning we were straight into fishing. This beach is at Camel Beach. Over to the left were some rocks and the rest of the beach was sandy white water. We didn't have any luck here with any salmon, so we decided to head off and go out in the boat. Oh, hey buddy. How you going? After a bit of a flick, we ended up with one whiting and two flatties. The flatties were a really nice size, so we decided to keep them and cook them up on the Weber for lunch. The next morning we were straight back into it. We had a couple coffees after I spilt one, and then we were straight down the beach in hopes for some waves. Unfortunately, the swell wasn't there, so we messed around on the beach for a bit, had a little bit of a body surf and another flick, and then we were straight off again looking for another campsite. So we come across this beautiful campsite at Seal Bay and decided to camp up here for the night. This is probably my favourite campsite because of the view, and there was a few dolphins and sea lions in the morning swimming around. Just over in the front there you can see the cave, which we later named the Poo Cave for good reason. This is the cave I was talking about. Just up here on the roof of it you can see some little holes that I believe were from the birds living along the coastline. We got some onion and tomatoes cooking here, cooking a bit of pasta tonight. Went out in the boat this morning. It's fucking beautiful. Went for a little drive into town and then came back and went for a spearfish. A nice little strongy. That a little bit later. Just a little bait or something. This is having a fly of its drone, just chilling. It's beautiful. After packing up camp that morning, we went down the beach again looking for some more waves. Luckily this time we got a few and it was a nice little dip. On the way in, I got absolutely slammed by a massive wave, which Oscar thought was pretty funny. We cracked open a bit of apple juice and got stuck into dinner. Tonight was a chicken roast with a couple potatoes. So we just got onto Palubi Beach here. We were checking out these cool little huts, and then we said hello to this old hag. We forgot the esky though, so we forgot all the cockles. So we're just going for a little cockle hunt at the moment. Found a few already. Here's another one. Didn't have any luck at Palubi Beach either, which was a little bit frustrating, but we decided to head back to camp for the last night and settle in. This is the last night we were here, which I thought was absolutely stunning. We had a few marshmallows and cracked a couple more cold ones. So we got back to Adelaide the next day, late afternoon. I decided to give everything a good clean out and let it all dry. And then I gave the Hilux a nice WD-40 spray down and really got in there and got all the sand out, which you can see in the later videos.
When you're taking the propeller off your outboard motor, you need to think about the dangers. So one of them is people don't bit of wood there, and the propeller spins around and hits your fingers or something. And that's not fun.
After giving the Mercury a rinse out, I had to do it to the Hilux, and as you can see, it was well worth it. There was a lot of sand all through it, and I was glad to get all that out. And then of course I had to give it a nice bubble bath because it's my princess. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.